Welcome, YouTubers. I'm Coach Sean, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 bank accounts that you actually should have when you're launching your LLC. Okay, so this is especially for those with an LLC. So there are 5 bank accounts that I recommend. I think that it's a great way for you to organize, and it allows you an opportunity to scale your business. So before we get started, what I want you to do is make sure that you comment, subscribe, and like. And I also want you to recommend this to your friends or other business owners so that they can get on the right track as well. There's nothing better than starting off a new business and a new year the right way. Okay, so let's jump right into it. First things first, as soon as you establish your LLC, the first thing that you want to do is you want to set up a separate bank account. You want to make sure that you do this immediately. So why do this, Coach? Simple. It prevents you from running your business transactions through your personal account. And so you also don't want to run your personal transactions through your business account. This is a big no-no, and it's a recipe for disaster if you're mixing the two accounts together. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to make it a rule to only run your business transactions out of your business account. Okay. Now, if you are a single member LLC and you need money from your business account to do personal things, then that's okay. What you can do is write a check from your business account and send it to your personal account. Now, if you have an S Corp and you want money or you need money from your business account, then you need to make sure that you run yourself payroll. And you want to make sure that you're doing this so that you're not running your business debit card for personal transactions. Just simply run yourself a payroll. Okay, now that we have established that, let's move on to the 5 accounts that you need to be setting up. Now, make note that some banks have minimums, okay? So make sure that you go out and you do your research and see exactly what you need to do and what the bank is requiring for you before you set it up, okay? We don't want you to have any unnecessary fees. All right, so now let's talk about the first account. We said the 5 accounts. The very first account that you need to set up is an operating account, okay? Now, your operating account is going to be a business checking account. That's very important that this account is a checking account. This is going to be the account where you're running all of your bills out of and where most of your transactions are going to be coming from, okay? So keeping that in mind, you also want to realize that this is the account where all of your money typically will be coming into and also where all of your money will be going out. That's why we call it an operating account. This is where all of your miscellaneous bills that you need to run through your business will be paid from, okay? Now, the operating account is a standard checking account. Very simple, okay? Money's going to come into this account for all of your bills and everything. They're going to come out of this account. Once again, operating account, money comes in, money comes out, standard bills, okay? Now, let's get into the second account, okay? Your second account is what I call a reserve account, and it can be a checking account, but typically it should be a business savings account, okay? Depending on what the fees of your bank may charge is going to determine whether or not you make it a checking account or a savings account, okay? But your reserve bank account is when at the end of each week or the end of each month, depending on how you are calculating your cash flow, okay? That's when you're going to determine what your profit and your loss are. And simply, this just simply means that you're going to be seeing at the end of every cycle, every month or every week, how much money came into my business, how much money is going out of my business. For example, 10,000 came in, 5,000 went out. Now I have 5,000 left over in profitability. Okay. with that 5,000 left over in profitability, a certain amount of that money is going to go into, or should go into, your reserve bank account. Okay, this is money that you're not going to touch. The third account that we're going to set up is our tax account. Now, this is very important. Your tax account can be, well, it should be another checking account. The reason for that is because this is where you're going to pay your taxes from. You have to pay taxes on your profits. So you want to make sure that you have a tax account set up. So when you get your tax bill at the end of the year, or if you're paying it quarterly, then you have the money set aside for that tax account. We don't want Uncle Sam coming after us and then we not have the money. So now we've covered that. Let's get on to the next account, which is our marketing account. Marketing is very essential for your business. Marketing is important because it's the way that you're going to be able to scale and get a piece of the market share. So as long as you're spending the money from your marketing funds, it's a tax write-off, right? So it's another way to save money. So if you put more profits into your marketing account, then you're going to pay less money in taxes because you're actually spending the money on marketing, which is actually a business expense and a tax write-off. All right. So now we've gotten those accounts. Let's get to the last account and one of my most favorite accounts. Okay. And this can be another checking account. It can be whatever type of account you want. I recommend a checking account, and I call it the innovation account. Basically, what that means is that your business should constantly be looking for ways to develop new products or new services, right? It should be constantly looking for ways to change the future. Customers like companies that are forward thinking, companies that are always progressing, always looking to solve problems and being able to help them solve a problem. So you're going to take a percentage of your profit and drop it into that innovation account, okay? And so if you're thinking of launching a new product, if you're thinking of launching a new service, then this is where the money is going to come from. And of course, it's not going to be an issue because you've been saving that money up. Now, what I do want to make sure that you're aware of is that you need to spend this money before December 31st. Why, Coach? Because you want to try and spend out all the money that you have by December 31st of each year for your business so that you don't have to pay taxes on the profits. So you take the money from the innovation account and you launch a new product or you launch a new service and it's not considered profit and you don't have to take taxes on it, pay taxes on it. So let's recap real quick. You have your operating account. This is where your money comes in and your regular bills come out of, right? Then you have your reserve account. This is the account that you're never going to touch. Act as if it doesn't exist. Act like it's that reserve saving account that you have for your personal. Then you have your marketing account, okay? This is what you're going to use to continue to build your brand and get a piece of the market share. And then we have our innovation account. And you're going to take this to be able to launch new products and new services and stay on the cutting edge. And lastly, we have the tax account. And this is where you're going to pay your tax bills from. And if you spend and do everything right, you're not going to have to pay a lot from these accounts. So I recommend that you set these accounts up, create structure around your business in the very beginning. And if you're already existing, do it at the beginning of each year. 95% of the people who do this have a much better chance of success. So once again, guys, this is Coach Shaw. I want you to remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, if you found that the information was knowledgeable. Share with other friends, entrepreneurs, and then comment in the section and let me know what you think about this video and if, in fact, you're going to use this strategy in 2023 to launch your business.